We are in San Antonio, Texas, home of the Nerd Rock. Actually, funny little story. Yesterday, actually last night around 2 a.m., I woke up kind of in a panic because I started smelling gasoline, like on the bus in my bunk. Then I actually started smelling it in the back of the bunk or the bus. So I just started basically smelling it throughout the entire bus. And okay, here's the thing about a bus driver. He's probably the best bus driver that we've ever had. So when he hits the side rivet things, you know, the things on the side of the road that wake you up, those things. I think maybe twice has hit that thing. Last night around 2 or 3 a.m. I heard that. I started panicking because I heard that, and then I started smelling gasoline. I got out, started looking around, and Simple Plan's bus was on the side of the road, and we were parked right next to it. So I guess their bus did break down. As a result, the exhaust from the bus, because our windows were open, was just getting thrown into our bus. My initial reaction was the bus was on fire. The outcome turned out to be that their bus just broke down. And then when I woke up at 8 a.m., I went to get out, you know, to go to the bathroom. I opened up the slider, and the entire band and crew was stuck on our bus the entire morning. Yeah, it was a nice little cozy adventure last night. Since we were so close to the Alamo, I thought maybe I'd go check it out. Not gonna go in there because I've already done that a million times in the vlogs. It's not that exhilarating. I mean, it's very historically awesome, so if you like history, which is why I went there so many times, then I highly recommend it. But if you're looking for something that's like kind of like crazy, like insanely exciting or something like that, I'll be honest, it's not exactly what you would think. But for history buffs like myself, definitely check it out. You know, of all the places that have these scooter things, that this would probably be the most difficult to ride. I tried it for like 5 seconds. I literally went from one block to the other. Too much work. And the thing about Texas cops is that they're really on top of everything. So if you do something like completely or slightly wrong, they'll call you out on it. Which, when there's this many people, I would hope that you would do that. There goes the microphone. Taking a little stroll on the river walk right here. Basically duck watching. I did it, guys. I finally beat Luigi's Mansion 3. So that means I can focus on Call of Duty. We can. Goodness. I know, now we can drop in. I've been absent the last few days because I wanted to beat this. This is probably one of the hardest games I've played in a very long time. Right, Jeff?
No. No.
Mr. Rock is here.
Hello.
We actually need to FaceTime Allie. Every time Nerd Rock comes, or we come to Nerd Rock, he brings us gifts. It is the best tacos / burritos in the world. How many is 30?
30.
30 for only 50 bucks. 46 bucks. Taco Bell's got nothing on them.
Oh man, my name is Ryan Sophie. Yeah, oh man, then with a stupid toy. My name is Ryan Sophie. My name is Ryan Sophie. Yeah, no.
Showtime.
Yeah. Wake me up! Can't wake up! Save me! Wake me up! I can't wake up! Save me!
I love how it went from couch to couch. It's going.
That's the deal, okay? This song is called Turn It Up. Is everybody ready? Get your hands up!
So here's the deal. The show today was awesome. You might be wondering why this is in my hand. Woo! This fell out of my pants.
Did it really?
This is my sock. It was like stuck.
The front row there? Yeah.
It was stuck right in here.
Sure, it was down there.
And then I rolled, like I jumped and my sock fell on the ground. I was like, wait, what? But the funniest thing is I was actually looking for this.
Just stuff your jeans with?
So Danny's making a nice little drink.
Evan, the drummer of State Champs, sweetest dude ever. He's like one of my best friends on tour. He made me a drink on stage. He's like, you look thirsty, buddy. Enjoy a drink. So I'm going to return the favor and tape this straw to this Jameson bottle and give it to him on stage and say, hey, you look thirsty.
This is the same kid that Trav faked taking shots the whole time. He's that nice of a guy.
Did he do that to Evan?
He was giving everyone shots and the entire time before going on stage. Evan was playing that song with Simple Plan.
He's so nice.
He's such a nice guy. And so Trav's like getting shots to the whole band and everybody. And meanwhile, he's just taking shots of Sprite the entire time.
Oh,
he's a trickster. Dang it. We are in Houston, Texas. Good news is, I think Simple Plan has gotten their bus fixed. They have a new bus. Something's going on. They didn't have to ride with us today. So yeah, we're downtown Houston right now. So as I always do, I always try to find some place to go. And this is probably the funniest little, like, I guess, I don't know, advertisement to go somewhere. See, I always try to find parks, but the choice of photos for Midtown Park, their bathrooms must be immaculate because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 photos of the bathroom. Today's Saturday, it's not even Sunday, and there's almost every store, every like restaurant are closed now or we're closing in 15 minutes at 3 p.m. Maybe I'll go to the Midtown Park, check out the bathrooms. Man, without their water, Tranquility Lake doesn't look very tranquil. Coming down here at the weekend definitely seems a little bit more barren than if we were to come during the week, because all the businesses would be open, therefore all the other things would be open. That's a cool little hallway. So this venue is massive. They turned off the lights finally, but it is massive. And it has actually pretty cool artwork. Look at this. Naturally, I gravitate to that. Danny and I decided to go Fat City. He found some Shake Shack. So naturally, I don't know if you guys have ever been to Shake Shack in New York. It's like a 2-hour wait to get like what we had. Now they're everywhere. Kind of takes away the novelty, like, of waiting 3 hours for a burger. So apparently this has been here the entire day, and I'm just now figuring this out. Don't know where I've been all day. So the whole town was closed except the giant little mini fair. I feel like an idiot now. This is by far the strangest thing to have on the side of a building. I was so tripped out, no pun intended, because I was in there watching Silicon Valley and I looked out and I was very confused to see space outside my window.
goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It is that cold outside and I love it so much. So much. Today is going to be so good for me because guess what happens tomorrow, guys? A big surprise. A big surprise actually happens tomorrow. Because I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you yet, but I know about it and it's a surprise that I know about. It's a surprise that has to do with Remy and myself, but it also has to do with Charles. So I'm sure you can put it together what's gonna happen tomorrow. What I planned on doing today was I was originally gonna go to the storage unit and drop some stuff off, but I think I'm just gonna hold off on that. I feel like I've really worked really hard today, and it's so wonderfully chilly and awesome out, so I kind of want to go look for some Christmas stuff. As crazy as that sounds, I just want to look. I'm not gonna get anything, I just want to look and see if there's any Christmas stuff that I can find for the house, because Thanksgiving comes so late this year and I like to put up lights and do that kind of stuff, and we don't usually have a lot of Christmas decorations, which is really kind of funny.
Good morning, Dallas. Wow. We're in Dallas and Danny and I decided to do one of the most depressing things ever, and right here, historic but also very sad, very depressing, where JFK was actually assassinated. It was actually right here. Here's the creepiest part. It was that window right up there. Right out that window. Yeah, that spot right there. And then it raced. I remember it raced under the tunnel. I guess it's historic, so you should see it at least once. Where are we?
This is Mecca for the conspiracy theorists.
I kind of want to go on the grassy knoll. Is that what that is right there?
Over there, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of want to go over there. Can we go over there?
So flat.
Wow. Wow. And that's the actual other one, the fatal one. I think that was the one where he got shot in the back or the neck. Then they raced around there.
Comes along the motorcade route. There are 122 of those.
So Danny and I are learning a lot right now ourselves. So the first shot, he was shot in the back of the neck, which came out of his soft. This is so morbid, I know. I'm so sorry, guys, but
The Earth is flat.
The Earth is flat, apparently. There's a lot of things on the ground that state it, so that's for sure. And it says it over there. They call it the magic bullet. So he was shot in the back of the neck, over that one, where his head went back, and then they shot. Just do the research yourself. I'm not going to really describe too much, but what they were saying is that the police like chased somebody up here, but it was actually never reported. So they call it the magic bullet. Like, how did his neck go this way if he was shot in the back? So they recreated this fence exactly how it was.
Look at the X. It's crazy. It's totally crazy.
There's too much going around.
I was never a believer in the grassy knoll.
Until you see this?
Until it's so obvious.
Yeah. I was telling Danny too, I always thought the grassy knoll was this vast, giant field that no one could actually see. But it's actually, okay, so it makes sense. There's a fence. That makes a little more sense now. I'm just going to cover this one because this is the grotesque one, but everything else you guys can find online. It's so messed up.
Is that people going up the grassy knoll?
Yeah, it looks like it. Right there. There's the window. So they're stating like right here. A little interesting how that kind of works. I'm not always about necessarily conspiracy theories. This one just seems a little odd. If you look very, very carefully, there is a little square, it looks like wood, and a hole in the center, right there. There's a better vantage point.
You looking so cute, girl. You don't even know how good your mom is yet, and your family. Yeah, So let me just tell you all about Remy's outfit. So the first thing that she's wearing is this beanie where she looked just like her crazy ass mom. And then she's wearing this onesie that I'm pretty positive she's thrown up on at least 4 times today. And then we got her jailbird striped pants. What? And then we had to throw a little pizzazz in there with some color.
I mean, we've got some pink on there.
I know, I did it for you.
So, you know.
All right? You know. But it's not really pink, it's like peach. Man, look at this. Okay, so here's our next style icon.
How did I trick
This is Meg. Meg is wearing a brilliant Patagonia sweater, and these are all the hype. Okay.
In prison.
And listen, no outfit is complete without the perfect shoe, but in this case, sock. You look great. Boys, girls, everyone take it. And, oh God, where'd she go?
She was literally just staring at you guys and stopped drinking.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is gonna be your life. Let's bring full blood presents.
Oh yeah. Crock it up. Wow, and they are camo. Sweet. You look beautiful. You are a glorious, glorious butterfly.
This hair, is it 3-day hair? This is me, yeah.
Well, you look beautiful.
I'm not quite sure the significance. I think it's called the John Nellie Bryan house or something along those lines, or cabin. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I just kind of stumbled upon it. It's like right in the middle of the city, which is kind of cool. There you go, guys. Just hit pause right now so you can read it. All right, well, the day has come and gone really, really fast. I got to get back. We're playing a show, and guess what, guys? I don't think I told anyone. I didn't tell anyone. I'm actually flying home tomorrow for our day off for a matter of 12 hours. It's the only time I can do it because then we're going to be on the complete West Coast, like in Seattle, on our next day off, which is going to be impossible to go on a day off. So tomorrow, it's not a surprise. I had to tell Allie just to make sure she was home, but we're surprising Remy. You get to see her. She's probably gonna be so big. It's gonna be so sad all over again. It's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be kind of like you put the Band-Aid on, you rip it off, then you have to put it back on, then you rip it off. It's just gonna suck. But at least I'm going to be able to go home for just a little bit. I would do it for just an hour. So we're gonna surprise Remy, guys. She has no idea. She has absolutely no idea. Just got off stage, I'm exhausted. I just want to say thank you so much to some of the CTFxC patrons for today. Right there, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for being a part of it. If you guys haven't checked it out, yes, it's patreon.com/CTFxC. We do a lot of cool stuff for it. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I can't wait to go home now. I'm gonna upload this before I forget. Have a good night, guys. Bye.